friends. I want to welcome you to the very first episode of It's All for Something. I'm Michelle, and I want to thank you for being here. This podcast is something that's been in my heart for a really long time. It's a space for people who are asking deep questions, feeling a little stuck, wondering if there's more than what they're seeing in life. Spoiler alert, there is. And I believe you were created on purpose for something real, something meaningful, something more. This is a podcast about soul level things, about purpose, about pain, about hope. And it's not going to be churchy, it's not going to be preachy, but it is going to be really honest and rooted in something real. And you might hear a Bible verse, you might hear a story about a time that I messed up and God helped me overcome it. You'll definitely hear encouragement because I believe that God is pursuing you, and not with judgment, but with love, just like He did me. My hope is that as you listen, you'll hear something that connects, something that wakes up what's been sleeping inside of you, because it's all for something. The hard seasons, the beautiful ones, the waiting, the wondering, none of it is wasted. And let me just tell you a little bit about why this matters to me. I lived this life that was so hard, and my response to it was like the worst kind of response you can have. And so kind of like if you sprain your ankle, if you just keep walking on it, it's going to get worse. But if you take care of it, then it's going to heal. Well, I just kept walking on my sprained emotions and really made things worse inside of myself. And so I found myself in a place of complete hopelessness. And really the only reason I didn't take my life was because I had two young children that were just so beautiful, and I wasn't going to abandon them that way. And one day, my sister invited me to go to church with her, and I didn't believe in God and thought it was kind of stupid and for people who just, didn't have an intellect or whatever. I had a lot of different negative things that I thought about it. But I said yes and found myself in the back of a church, and music, they started singing, and just the weight of everything I had been through, all the ways I had responded, it felt like a ton of bricks on top of me. And I just kind of broke inside. Like this real genuine humility came over me. And I just said, God, if you're real and you could possibly love me after all I've done and all the places I've been, I can't even take another breath on my own. That's where I was at. And I just said, I'm done. I'm done doing it my way. I'll do it your way. And I felt this kind of like electricity come from my fingertips and my toes and shoot into the core of my being. And I started weeping, and I felt something happening inside of me, and I didn't understand it. It was actually a number of years before I understood it. But my mind was like freaking out. Like, why am I crying? What's going on? Why are the hairs on my arm standing up on end? Did somebody put a fan on me? Like literally just a completely different experience in my soul. And it was just a few seconds, but when it was done, I just took a deep breath and had hope for the first time. And knew that I was going to follow Jesus, that He was real. And there was no turning back from that moment for me. I was a hot mess. My life was a hot mess, and it took literally years to unravel it all. This year, it's 2025. And so in July of 2025, I will be celebrating 26 years of following Jesus. And one of the things I love the most is that when people meet me and spend time with me, they are shocked when they find out my backstory, because there's just no evidence of it. The Lord has done such a deep, wonderful, amazing, healing, joyful work inside of me. And I want to share that journey with y'all, and I want to invite you into that kind of a journey yourself. So my hope is that as you listen, you're going to step into something new. Because my life hasn't always looked like faith. I've struggled a lot with my faith. I've struggled a lot with fear. I've struggled a lot with losing things for following Jesus, and just how to get through that and whatnot. But over and over and over again, I found that God has not wasted anything. Even the stuff I didn't want, He has made it beautiful in its time. So this podcast is born out of that journey, learning to see really that even when I didn't understand the why, I could trust the who of Jesus. So we'll be doing this 2-3 times a month, maybe more frequently as we get up and rolling. But I'll be sharing some short episodes. This one's probably going to be very short, but I'm planning on maybe 15 to 20 minutes. And we're going to dive into real questions, real hope, real challenges. And so we're not going to be afraid to talk about the hard things, but the good things that come from the hard things as well. Some episodes might explore Bible verses and what they can mean for your life, and others might be just stories or reflections, interviews with people that have kind of cool stories as well. And, seeing God move in unexpected ways. But every episode, my hope is that we'll leave you with a reminder that this life, your life, matters. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm really excited about it, a little bit nervous about it. It's literally been a long time coming. And my dad's in heaven now. But he really encouraged me all the way back in 2012 to do this. So I'm excited to finally be doing it. This is going to probably happen a lot. So if something on this episode spoke to you, would you share it with a friend? Would you subscribe so you don't miss the episodes when they come out? And visit itsallforsomething.com. We have some t-shirts and other kinds of things that you can purchase to carry this message of hope out into the world around you. And thanks for listening. And just a reminder, I believe you were made for something more, and I'm glad that you're here. God bless.